Hello everybody, my name is Connor and welcome to NobleAsta TCG, where I post my games and try to improve with each match. Today we are playing Jinbe into a yellow-green Yamato. Yamato really good with the support that she got out of her starter deck. I think definitely one of the better starter decks, and Jinbe I just think is kind of a sleeper this set. We're going to go ahead, play down the Charlotte Praline. It is a blocker that can rest a 1 cost. We don't remember to stand our Dawn up at the end of the turn, but it doesn't matter too much. We don't really have a 1 cost event here. But before we get too deep in the game, while my opponent is doing their search, I do want to remind you guys that if you want to support the channel, head to 1000noble.com to grab our commission a playmat. And don't forget, joining YouTube membership gets you exclusive discounts, early decklist access, and members-only polls and discussions. So my opponent is dropping 2 Yamato searchers, searching for Land of Wano. First one did get him a Nekomamushi, and the second one is going to get him that Kikanojo. 7 at lead with double attack. Thankfully, no banish here. Trying to figure out, do I want to counter? My hand is kind of looking rough. I'm just going to give him the Charlotte Praline blocker there and draw into another one, thankfully. So we do actually... There is an argument to play one of the Charlotte Pralines here, because the Yamato Searcher from the starter deck actually gets to become a 5k body with, with 2 Dawn attached, which is leader ability. So we're going to go ahead and rest one of them with Fisher Tiger, swinging 6 into that one to get rid of it, and a 5 at lead. Going to see if we can get some cards out of hand, maybe even take another life there. Yep, gonna get the 1k Ezo blocker, restanding a Dawn at the end of our turn, and restanding a Fishman card. Honestly, if you haven't played Jinbe, I'm pretty sure the deck is pretty cheap, and it is a really, really fun deck to play. They are gonna go ahead, drop the new Momonosuke. Thankfully, we're still at 5 life, so Yamato's second leader ability is not online, and no rush for the Momonosuke. But passing it back to us, definitely want to take care of that Momonosuke if I could, or if I can. There's an argument to play Hody here, but I would really like to establish that Jinbe. I think Jinbe is a really good body to have on the board. He gives your Fishman a rush, and that's great. That's great. So we are going to actually go ahead and search with Cammy, taking a, I believe it's Fishman? I think it's like Fishman or Fishman Island type card. Cammy is the only searcher I run. I do not like the Shirahoshi searcher. I with one too many Hody Jones with the Shirahoshi searcher. But we are going to go play Jinbe, resting the Yamato, giving Jinbe the character rush here. We'll go ahead, swing 6 at lead. Looks like we're going to do that. Getting some counter out of hand, swinging a 5 there at the Yamato, getting that off the board, restanding the Dawn, restanding the Fisher Tiger. I think that makes sense. Yamato is, I think, a 0 counter, 0 power, excuse me. So swinging the AK Jinbe, I would not be able to restand both of the Jinbe and the Fisher Tiger. This way, we clear the Yamato as well as restand the Fisher Tiger. So, banish Onami coming down, giving leader ability, giving leader banish. That is going to be a 7k, and I think that this is a good a time as any to counter with the Vagabond Drill. We're going to go ahead and rest the Nami for the fun of it, really. And he's going to go ahead, return the attached Dawn, giving the Nekomamushi a bit of a buff there, and passing back to us. We did get Vanderdecken, which is great, but we also have 3 Hodys in hand, so a little much, I think, but it's not the worst thing we could have. So looks like I am going to go ahead, Vanderdecken, trashing one of our Hodys. I don't know how I feel about that play. We'll go ahead, swing 6 at, I believe, lead. I think initially I wanted to go into the Nami, but then I changed to lead. And yep, looks like he'll go ahead and take that, because, I mean, I think this is a good, yeah, we'll go ahead, play Hody Jones, drawing a card. There is the Adeline, I believe this is how you say his name. Really good body, really good blocker. We're going to swing the 8, the character Jinbe, into the Nekamamushi, clear him, swing and lead into Nami, clear her, and 8 into lead, take that life there. And at the end of turn, we'll go ahead and restand Jinbe. I think Jinbe is a little more valuable to me right now, but I think we actually are in a pretty good spot here. We have been able to kind of absolutely control my opponent's board, which is great. That's kind of what we want to do. I just think Jinbe is such an aggressive deck. Like, I don't know. I feel like he can be a really good deck. And it's one of the decks that you can search Hody in. That's pretty good. He'll go ahead, swing, double attack, 6, and I'll go ahead and take it. I think that's 6. I can't tell if there's... it might be 7. My bad. Gonna remove those 2 Rest of Dawn, giving Momonosuke a rush with a 6, and making them a 7, actually. Excuse me. Gonna give them all the counter in my hand. Gonna tap for the Izo blocker. Gonna get that blocker going, and we have a Hody here, so we are in a pretty good position, I think, just to take game. Sure, taking the 2 hits there, or the double attack from the Yamato, a little scary, but we'll go ahead, poke 5 at lead, see what they want to do with that, see if we can get a counter. We do end up getting a counter. Looks like the 2K Hiyori, getting another 2K in the Tashigi out of hand with Fisher Tiger. Gonna go ahead, play the Hody, rest the blocker, swing 8 at lead with the Hody, 9 at lead, and that looks to be it. So, pretty solid game. I think that this deck is so good. I want to see more people play Hody, or not Hody, no, not Hody, Jinbe, the better fish. I think Jinbe is a really fun deck. I think he can really take some games, and searchable Hody's so good right now. I think searchable Hody is goated, so yeah, just a quick little game here. Kind of in a bit of a weird slump with the One Piece TCG, kind of just not having luck with my plays, so we are going to be on a new deck on Tuesday when I post some videos, and tomorrow the blue-purple Luffy list that we post will be out that we use will be out in the YouTube Shorts. So that is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, hit that like button down below. It helps me out more than you can ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.
すぐに片付けますのでご安心を。おらー、これじゃあキリがねえ。無限